Now, ever since my last video covering the dark secrets Roblox has been hiding for all these years, the situation has gotten so much worse. Today, we'll be covering Alex Neutron's even worse allegations, along with his associations with both Mr. Obvious, a notorious Roblox, along with more information to do with his other friend E-Job, who he attempted to actively defend. More information will also be shown of how Roblox actively allowed Mr. Obvious to remain on the platform, despite him actively being reported to the staff team, and this is no surprise considering the fact that David Bazsucki to this day continues to allow an unbanned ex-admin to remain on the platform named Quintosaurus, as well as allowing E-Job to remain on the site as well. Thanks to archived proof and testimony, a more comprehensive narrative is developed at just how degenerate Alex Neutron allegedly is, along with how pathetic Roblox has proven itself to be, with not only their terrible response to Schlep recently, but also with their consistent covering up of this all. So please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and help this information get out there to as many people as possible, and if you agree that David Bazsucki and Alex Neutron cannot be trusted with the influence and platform that they have. Like my previous video as well, I would not be surprised if they attempt to silence this information from coming out. Now, Alex Neutron is someone who I'm sure many of you may know. He's the creator of the popular game Meep City, one of the largest Roblox games ever, notorious for the disgusting community and environment that it cultivated, which Alex Neutron was fully complicit in facilitating. Alex Neutron was on record removing beds from the game and then reintroducing them after knowing exactly what they would be used for. He was also even seen knowing that children were being taken off by disgusting individuals in the party features, and made the argument that if the remain in the parties, then it keeps them secluded from everywhere else in the game, proving that he never really cared about player safety whatsoever. Well, Roblox is actually on record actively defending Alex Neutron when they attempted to make excuses for his game and downplaying his culpability.
So, yeah, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I say, examples would be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up, should that be down? Like, what's up?
Yeah, I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them with the behavior of their users, right? That doesn't seem fair at all, then we're taking a game down because users were in it behaving badly.
As well as Matt Kaufman himself having Meep City favorited on his Roblox profile. Well, in my previous video, I covered how Alex Neutron's extremely close friend and animator named E-Job was actively called out in June 2017 for messaging a to which he knew the age of and knew that there was a massive age gap dynamic between them. Well, with new archived screenshots from Ruben Sim's old tweet, it was clearly seen that E-Job was 18 to 19 years old at the time that he was while she claimed to be 13. Alex Neutron openly knew about this situation and hid it until the victim came out publicly following the downfall of Mr. Obvious, which was happening at the exact same time. Alex Neutron attempted to victim blame them, claiming that she asked for it since she lied about her age being 13, as if that fundamentally changes anything at all. And he goes on to state that she was only doing this for attention following the Mr. Obvious allegations. Alex Neutron even had the audacity of legitimizing E-Job's behavior by claiming that he messaged them to help her through her. And despite these horrific defenses, Alex Neutron managed to get away with it all unscathed and is still seen having E-Job added to this day. While more information has recently come out showing how much closer both Alex Neutron and E-Job actually were. Not only were they seen consistently playing games together in the past, but apparently E-Job was the voice actor and main character for Alex Neutron's game, Wheels of Fortune, as seen in none other than Fave's video on the game. Roll the clip.
Welcome back after this stupid commercial break. Shut up, E-Job, I'm the announcer. Slap.
Alex Neutron was even seen consistently interacting with E-Job on Twitter, but the rabbit hole gets so much deeper. E-Job was also extremely close friends with Mr. Obvious. They were both seen regularly interacting with one another in Roblox games, and Alex Neutron himself was even seen associating with Mr. Obvious in Roblox games too, with old tweets being unearthed proving that they were reasonably close friends and mutuals. And Mr. Obvious also appeared in Alex Neutron's YouTube channel covering his game called Jeopardy, with him playing a pivotal role in it. But here's where it gets very interesting. Now, E-Job essentially was engaging with Molly, a girl who he believed to be 13, but in reality was 11 to 12, while he was 18 to 19 years of age, and this was around late 2016, early January 2017. At this time, according to both close associates and whistleblowers, Mr. Obvious, who is infamous for having harassed people in the past, apparently harassed and attempted to silence any information from coming out about his friend E-Job, and this was publicly attested by Supersci, a very old Roblox filmmaker who collaborated with Mr. Obvious in the past, meaning that their testimony is especially credible. If this is true, Alex Neutron and his friend Mr. Obvious both attempted to silence a victim of their friend and prevent them from coming out about what actually happened to them, with Mr. Obvious doing this in early 2017 and Alex Neutron doing this in June 2017. And despite it most likely being known by Mr. Obvious and Alex Neutron that E-Job was a in early 2017, they chose to associate with him regardless. This would also mean that Alex Neutron most likely knew that the harassment Mr. Obvious was putting on the victim, as he was told directly by Super Psy and he said nothing in response, entirely dodging the conversation. Now, what makes this entire story even more crazy was that 6 months after January 2017, E-Job decided to throw his friend Mr. Obvious under the bus in June and helped expose him, most likely because they wanted to jump ship before they were caught themselves, with Mr. Obvious name-dropping and blaming E-Job for ruining his life. At this exact same time, E-Job was also seen in the DMs of his own victim, attempting to make a poorly constructed apology as damage control to prevent himself from being exposed like his ex-friend Mr. Obvious was. Of course, as we now know, when all this information and chat logs came out proving how disgusting E-Job was himself, this did not dissuade Alex Neutron from actively engaging with him and defending him regardless. As for Mr. Obvious, despite Ruben Sim actively galvanizing community support to report Mr. Obvious to police as well as to try and get his account banned off of Roblox, somehow, for some reason, despite Roblox stating themselves that they would be looking into the situation, they kept up his account for 4 more years following his exposal, with the most likely reason for why he ended up getting banned due to his account being apparently compromised and password guessed. And this isn't the only that Roblox allowed to access their platform. I mean, my previous video talked about the entire Quintosaurus situation, which I highly recommend you watch after this video because it is insane, but to this day as well, Roblox allows Nephorix, Kaneko Kitten, Fave, and Potema to keep their accounts on the platform, despite their actions violating Roblox's terms of service regarding off-platform behavior. Despite Roblox having policies made directly to combat like this, they remain on the platform regardless. But if you think that isn't disgusting enough already, there has been a large allegation against Alex Neutron that has been spread by many Roblox developers for many years about his conduct in RDC, the Roblox Developer Convention. Now, according to a notable Roblox named Nephorix, they were told that Alex Neutron was facilitating a furry during RDC and was inviting anyone in the venue to attend. Keep in mind, at this time, the age of people who were allowed to enter was 16 plus allegedly. According to Nephorix, many developers left the room in disgust when it took place, with other developers attesting that he was extremely creepy and very weird. Nephorix was then seen pushing this information to a censored notable Roblox developer, with them replying and corroborating the story, noting that they know the main Roblox developer who was involved. They claim that a witness to the situation and who saw and talked about it to others was none other than Imagirium, the creator of the once extremely popular Roblox game Road to Granby's. If this is true and Alex Neutron was inviting anyone of apparently any age to this party, and that notable Roblox developers were so disgusted that they had to walk out, then clearly there is a cover-up going on, and more people need to start asking questions about this all, especially when RDC takes place in California, where the age of consent is 18 plus. Based on Alex Neutron's track record of facilitating disgusting behavior on Meep City, as well as both of his past friends being one must understand where there is smoke, there is most likely fire. And although Nephorix is a who's many people, including me, posting to me when I was a isolating me and manipulating me for many years, putting her credibility into direct question, the fact that numerous other Roblox developers attest to this very same story and it is an open secret adds on to the idea that clearly something must have transpired. Now, if you think that Roblox, instead of just straight up banning Meep City or Alex Neutron in general, and instead just pushing him to make abrupt changes to his game to ultimately avoid bad press wasn't pathetic enough, Roblox, in another embarrassing attempt to save face, tried to legitimize their cease and desist to Schlep. They were seen directly claiming that Schlep takes the law into his own hands and using that pathetic excuse to justify their egregious attempt at essentially silencing him. However, as a result of this, Minitoon, Laughability, and Creecraft came out discrediting this entire narrative, proving that Schlep was in direct contact with police and got arrested, therefore completely disproving the taking the laws into his own hands notion. But Schlep's attorney was also seen on the news highlighting that Roblox is clearly doing all of this to protect their own brand image and to reduce criticism due to their terrible policies. Roll the clip.
They're trying to silence him, and they're trying to threaten him with legal action And this is part of a broader effort by Roblox to keep public scrutiny away from the decisions that they've made over the years to allow completely inappropriate content on their game, which is marketed and designed for children.
Schlep was also seen making a tweet highlighting that he and his attorneys would be featuring in an upcoming Law by Mike video too, so this situation is only seeming to get bigger and bigger. If my last two videos prove anything, this one and my previous one, is that Roblox along with higher-ups and some developers are covering up the actions of their associates, and this all goes much deeper than we currently think. I hope that this video along with my previous video are able to reach as many people as possible, and hopefully change can be made, because holy this is really, really bad. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary-style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are actively being discussed. So viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation, and join my Discord server to get any updates. My Discord server is discord.gg/Parlo. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.